Thank you for joining in. This project is funded by the European Union Horizon program. Our webinar series Lessons Learned is a part of the Circ-uits project and contribute to the dissemination of our 3 years innovation action results. Please enjoy.
My name is Sarah Köhler and I'm working at Dean as a project manager. And in the next couple of minutes, I would like to explain you how standardization can support the way to a circular economy. And in this case, I would give the Circ-uits view, of course. Just shortly, Dean as a project partner. So Dean is the German Institute for Standardization. So Dean is a neutral platform for standardization in Germany, but also worldwide. And Dean is a private organization. Dean is often part in research projects, and there Dean can act as a kind of standardization manager, which means that Dean is the contact person and the connection to the standardization community. Dean can provide knowledge on standardization and can also provide an overview on existing standardization landscape. So which standards in the current interest of fields are published, but also which are under development. And then, of course, Dean can support and will manage the standardization activities that might be initiated by research projects. There are several ways for research projects to become active in standardization, and here just some of them are listed. So projects can contribute to ongoing standardization activities, which means that standards that are normally developed within technical committees that are relevant for several topics can be supported. And there, a liaison could be established. Also, draft standards could be commented, but also the project can participate at standardization meetings. Then we have, of course, the direct interaction with the standardization committee, and also there they can participate in standardization meetings. And the last one, well, not the last one, but the last one I would explain here is the development of standardization documents. So the project itself can initiate and can develop an own kind of pre-standard. And here I would like to mention the SEN workshop agreement, which is kind of European pre-standard. And Circ-uits have done all these 3 points, but I would like to go into more detail on the last point. So because Circ-uits has initiated 2 SEN workshop agreements, which was already mentioned by Achim and Karin before. So we have the first CWA, which is, or the title is Enabling Circular Economy Practices, Repair and Recycling of PCBAs. And this document outlines requirements and recommendations for recycling and repair aspects of printed board assemblies. And the second one with the title Use Case for the Application of EN 45554 in the Automotive Industry. And this document outlines a use case for assessing product repairability in the automotive industry using the EN 45554 standard. These 2 pre-standards are about to be published in the coming weeks. And there are some benefits why it is important, but also what are the benefits of those kind of pre-standards. And these standards or these pre-standards, these 2 CWAs, can enhance the efficiency and quality of products and processes. They can support saving resources. They can help making products environmental friendly. They can also make products more robust and durable. And it is very important to inform consumers on the product use and the characteristics. So as you can see, also these 2 CWAs developed by Circ-uits can have a great impact on making sustainable products, but also processes, and in this way to help the circular economy development. And now I would like to go into more detail on that, how these things can work, because we have to differentiate between the public sector, which sets the legal framework and lays down protection targets, e.g. for example, for products, work or environmental safety. So we have the laws and regulations world, and we can differentiate between standardization, which gives details to legal obligation, thus relieving the burden on government regulators. So we have laws and regulations, and we have standards and technical rules. And laws and regulations often refer to the generally accepted rules of technology, for example, standards for reaching those targets. So standards are there to not only, but they are there to specify and to give more details on how these laws and regulations could be implemented. So, and here I would like to give you an overview about some of the current European regulations. Of course, there are not all of them. There are several regulations. I'm sure that you know some of them. So we have the European Green Deal, and within this European Green Deal, we have the Circular Economy Action Plan, we have the Right to Repair Directive, we also have the Eco-Design for Sustainable Product Regulation, so the ESPR, but we also have the Critical Raw Material regulations. But as I said, these are just some of them. There are several more. And then, of course, it becomes important how those regulations really could be implemented. And for that, standards, norms and standards could be helpful because, as I said, the technical details could be specified. And for this, we have, for example, at European level, the EN 4555 series. We also have some European standards on the digital product passport. There are some still under development, but there are also some published or will be published in December. Of course, we have several European and international standards. I would not go into detail here, but what is really important here is that also the CWAs, which were developed within Circ-uits, are important and can support the implementation of the laws and regulations I just mentioned. So as it states in the one CWA for enabling circular economy practices, it is stated that this document can potentially serve as a foundation for the repair and recycling section in a future digital product passport for PCBAs. So these documents also lay down the foundation, lay down the basics for the next steps of standardization, and therefore to support the circular economy, because the normative implementation of the legal framework can be supported through standardization and can therefore support the circular economy. If you want to know more about that, or more about standardization in general, please just contact us. Here are our contact details. And with this, I would like to thank you for your attention, and I'm happy to answer your questions.
Thank you for watching this webinar episode. If you're as passionate about sustainability and innovation as we are, here's how you can get involved. Stay connected with us on our social media and website for the latest updates and insights from the Circ-uits project. Whether you're an individual or an organization, there are plenty of ways to contribute. Reach out to us to learn more about partnership opportunities, events, and initiatives.